Hello, welcome to the Art Institute of Seattle. Today I am going to show you how to make some French macaron. So for the French macaron we are going to need several ingredients. So I got some egg whites right here. I have some almond powder right there and some powdered sugar right here. So those are going to be the three main ingredients needed for that recipe. Now on top of our ingredients we also need some tools. The tools that we need are a stand-up mixer right here, tammy, some rubber spatulas, look at this nice pink one, some bowl scrapers, a piping bag with a small tip, and a bowl with a whisk attachment. So the first step when you make French macaron is to sift your powders. So as shown earlier, we have some almond powder as well as powdered sugar, and we're going to sift those two together. To efficiently sift, you rock your tammy from one end to the other, just like so. This is a bowl scraper. I'm using the bowl scraper to push more of the dry ingredients through the mesh of the tammy. And with this paper, I am not going to throw it away, the leftover parchment that I have here. I'm actually going to keep it for when I'm ready to pipe, and I will pipe my little macarons on this paper. Our second step today is to whip up our egg whites. We have our mixer right here. We're going to pour our egg whites inside the mixer bowl, add our whisk in there, and set everything on the mixer. We're going to whip up those egg whites to stiff peak. I will show you that when we come back. Now we are going to add the flavoring, in today's case some vanilla. The following step is going to be to mixing our powders with our egg whites. Usually, if I were to make a macaron with a different type of flavor, I would put the food coloring inside the egg whites. Today we are making vanilla macaron, which explains the reason why those egg whites are still white. We got the little speckles of vanilla inside. That's about it. I'm starting by adding half of my powder inside my bowl, just like that. And with my rubber spatula, I am going to fold the powders with the egg whites. I'm going to go to about this stage right here, where the powders are incorporated, and the egg white starts to break down, and add the remaining half of the powders. If you take a look now, okay, the batter is already all mixed in. All the powder are mixed inside the whites, but the mix is not sufficiently mixed to give you a nice macaron. If I were to pipe this right now, the macaron would be too light, looking like a meringue. Okay, so we want to keep on folding, keep on mixing this, and this step right here is called macaroning. Our next step is going to be piping this batter that is now ready to be piped. I have my piping tip here. It's a small one. It's roughly 10 millimeter Okay, I am going to push my bag inside my tip to close it. Now the batter won't be able to run through. With the help of a bowl scraper, to pipe. You want to start from the center, pipe, start piping, move out. Okay, get on position, you press, you release the pressure, you move out. Size. This next step is specific to macaroon. A macaroon needs to crust and develop a thin layer of sugar at the surface before we can actually bake them. The reason why we do this, the reason why we let the macaroon crust, is to prevent the cookie from splitting and cracking open during the baking process. So we could just leave them dry out in the air right now. To accelerate this process, we're going to take our sheet pans and let them dry a little bit in front of the oven. This step is called crusting. So we're going to do a quick check to see if our macaroons are ready for oven. As you can see here, the batter is not sticking to my finger anymore, which means that they are sufficiently crusted. Temperature of the oven on 300. And the baking time is going to be 8 minutes. So now our macarons are baked. We are going to take them out and let them cool. So they darken a little bit, but that's okay. They're still fine. We want to put a nice amount of buttercream. Got some delicious filling. There we go. To be eaten.